Welcome to the Lara Jane Layton Show. This podcast is for you, the person who keeps putting others first. Your self-talk has held you back. You no longer need to take a second seat. Let's explore ways to overcome self-doubt. You can silence that inner bully voice and achieve your full potential. Here's your host, Lara Jane.
Hey, it's your friend, Lara Jane, and I am here with another challenge day. I am so excited because I struggle at times dealing with feeling judged by other people. We have this amazing media out there that is so good at feeding us information, but sometimes it's not the information that we want or how we interpret it that changes. And so we have this image of this perfect person. Or you look on social media and someone appears to travel a lot, or someone appears to have an amazing family. Now, maybe they do, but we start looking at all of the good spots. And it is really funny. What brought this to mind is the other day, my daughter, we have a new grandson, and my daughter was thinking all of the photos and images and stuff she had of her child were always happy. And so one of the things she did, she struggled before we knew she had food allergies. She would cry excessively. And when I say cry, I mean scream excessively. And so when you would, you'd sit there and I need to remember this. Nobody's going to remember it. So she took a video of it. So if we were to video the worst times in our lives or picture, and that's what we shared, we would, for a bit, feel like somebody might not like us, because why else would we share just the good stuff? So we all have a little bit of that fear of judgment, of what if I'm not liked, or what if something isn't going to be how they like it. I swear, I ask every one of my guests, will you share this? If I swear, I will have the words cut out with the editing team, because it's your episode when you're a guest. But other than that, it doesn't bother me. I don't worry about how much somebody judges my swearing. So this week, I think the most important piece for us to do this week is to pay attention. Pay attention to when you go, oh, I better not do that because, or, oh crap, I wore the wrong color shoes or belt with this outfit. So what? Sure, look great, dress as well or nice as you want. Heck, I put on makeup for my podcast and you guys just listen to me. But I feel more aligned and more authentic when I feel like I look my best. But why does makeup make me feel like I look better? Because the media says so. So just start paying attention to when you feel like you have to do something one way or the other because of somebody else's expectations. I have to wear a dress today because somebody really important just come into the office. Do you? Is that where you feel like is your best foot forward? Because yes, you're right. First impressions are lasting impressions and they're what's going to come across. But if your first impression of me was this amazing, active, socially engaged person, and then you really met me and I'm a little bit quiet and I'm a little bit not so, I'm always bubbly, but I'm more shy when it comes to being in public. I will not talk as much. So is it that I feel like I'm being judged? No, I feel like other people's opinions are important. So when I'm talking to a group of people, I don't talk as much as when I talk to you, because I want to hear the other opinions. And right now you don't have that opportunity to share back with me. So when you feel judged, did you filter your words because you are afraid of being liked or disliked? Did you filter your words to be respectful? Did you filter your words to be kind? So there's so many ways that we change what we do and how we do things. I know as you start to recognize them, if you are changing your words or changing your actions or changing the way you behave just to be liked and accepted, now you're fearing judgment. And those are the ones I want you to start rewording. Oh, if I showed up with black hair today, would you recognize me? Would I feel dumb? Would I feel odd? You know what? I don't care what you think of my hair color. I like the color of my hair, and it's not black. But it's the idea of, why do we do the things we do? Why do I dress in my go to the office outfits for a podcast? Because that's how I dress most of the time. And it's not for you. It's because I am comfortable in it. And so these are the things I want you to start paying attention to this week is, why are you wearing what you're wearing? Why are you saying what you're saying? Why are you doing what you're doing? And how did you come to the why? What was the reason behind it? Now, don't go all overthinking cerebral mode all week long. But just when you feel that, that cringe of, oh no, will they like me? I want you to pay attention. And I want you to start going, do I like me with this behavior? If you like you, it doesn't matter what the other person says. It doesn't matter what the other person likes, because that's their issue. If someone doesn't like somebody with fake colored hair, that's their issue. I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's different. And I feel like it shows my personality. So for me, whether you like orangey, reddy hair or not, I don't care. And I don't want you to change the color of your hair for me. I don't want you to change the words that you say for me. I don't want you to do this challenge for me. I want you to do it for you. Because as we start to recognize these areas that we hide our authenticity, we start realizing that we don't trust our own opinion of us. So go big, go bold, go shy, go soft, go kind, whatever is your authentic you. Recognize when you're holding that back this week and work on figuring out how to change it to just allow you to be you. And this is fun. And I hope that you enjoy doing this so much that you do it forever, because I always reflect. Why did I just yelled at, I didn't yell at them. I was not kind to someone who came to my door. I was expecting someone here. I went to the door and answered it. It was somebody else. And I was kind of rude because I have no soliciting signs all over outside, because I work from home and I don't need to be interrupted 9 to 5, just like everybody, like I'm at the office. Don't ring my doorbell. So I was a little put out and annoyed that someone chose not to honor my boundary of no soliciting at my home. And I was kind of rude. Like, can you guys not read? I think that's exactly what I said. Can you guys not read? And then after they left, I started thinking, why was it so important to me to point out they had crossed my boundary when I could have looked at the Ring camera and known they weren't the person I was waiting for? Or I could have said, oh, I was expecting somebody else Thank you for coming by. I'm busy. So there's so many ways I could have responded and been kind to them. But because that boundary had been crossed, and now I'm making excuses, it sounds like, but that's what triggered the anger and the frustration. So as we recognize that I want to be respected, I want to be liked, I want to be, what are our responses when we don't feel that? They had no intentions of disrespecting. They had no intentions of not liking me. But it's when you recognize that trigger and you have that ability to think through it. Now, next time, how am I going to respond? Because it's a new day. It's a new era. You are not the same person you were yesterday. You're a whole day wiser. And this is the wisdom I grabbed from yesterday is understand why I have the boundary, understand why I like and dislike things, and learn to do the proper response. So as I feel like that was all my self ideal of being liked. If you break my boundary, you don't like me. And so now why do I care about being liked? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if someone likes me or not. I can be kind to them anyway. It's when we try to change other people's behaviors, when we try to influence how other people act, we get sad. We get disappointed because the world isn't you. The world, everybody in the world is their unique self, and they are going to behave their way. Let's stop trying to impress them, but love them. That is the piece I left out yesterday. I did not love them and their journey. So, as you identify those pieces where you're feeling like you need to be different or you need to act different, whether it's in the current situation or you're reflecting on the past, acknowledge why, acknowledge how, acknowledge all those thought processes about it, and make a plan for next time. Because next time is the time to try it all over again. And we may have it down pat 30 days out of the month. And on that 31st day, we mess up or we're not authentic to ourselves because we are defending ourselves. That's when we come up with a plan for next time it happens. So next time I feel like someone's judging me because I have 2 different colored shoes on, why does it matter? So reflect why. Why does it matter? Do I love myself just the way I am? Am I the one tearing me down because I couldn't take an extra second to pay a little bit closer attention to my shoes? So it's just that thought process that prepares you for next time. If we go, oh, well, done, move on, you're not going to have a plan for next time. It's just the same as going to the gym. If you want to be able to lift 100 pounds all the time, you need to practice it. You need to build up to it. You need to do it regularly, or you will not be able to do it when you need it. It's the same with your responses, the same with understanding and loving yourself. Enjoy the challenge this week. Reflect on why you want to fit in and allow yourself to be you. If you feel judged because you're not being you, change. If you are being you, just be okay with it. Their opinion does not matter. Have an amazing day and stay tuned for the next episode.
Are you tired of waking up exhausted? You are not alone. If you're looking to take your life back, let's start with the simple step of adjusting your self-talk. Stay tuned for the next episode with your host, Lara Jane. Remember to follow the show so you don't miss a next simple step that you can use to feel more confident. And please leave an honest review.